Hello guys. So we're back with another video today. Um Last week we finished off the Ender Dragon and that's kind of where we ended it. I told you that we'd start this next video with some clips from us raiding some Ender cities. And so I'm going to cut to those real quick and then we'll kind of get started with what our agenda for the day is.
You ready?
It's so hard. I just want to do what's your file. I don't have looting on my thing, so I'm not gonna kill any of those guys.
I
Does
need
anybody have
one.
looting on their things?
I need one shulker.
Spencer, do you have looting on your thing?
No.
Okay, so I'm just killing them.
Yeah.
Dang it. Didn't give me it.
I honestly want more. I'm here for Shulkers more than I am for anything else. I guess elytra too. Kind of both. And gear. Yeah, I kind of want everything. And cities are low-key like my favorite part about this game.
That's facts. They're way fun.
Yeah, I guess some cities are alright. Personally, I prefer not having the cool shulker boxes and elytras, but
I'm gonna die.
Oh, you're good.
these feel so much easier with friends. I've only ever done these by myself.
Whoever just shot me, that hurted. Oh. Okay, so are we fair sharing this first tower? Because this chest is kind of crazy.
I'm down for a
What
fair
did it
share.
have? I'll fetch.
I'll take the 7 diamonds if you guys want to split the other loot. There's an efficiency 4 on breaking 3 mending diamond pickaxe in there.
I think you just take everything, Matt,
Yeah,
and then
I
we
want
split when
that.
we get out of here.
Can I take
Okay,
Or I
that's
can
fine.
come down. Or I can come down if you guys want.
No, that's
Wait,
fine.
did that have silk touch? Do you have silk touch, Matt?
No. It would be nice. I didn't enchant silk touch pick. Or else
No!
I would
Don't go
do it.
down! I wanna go down!
You don't want to go down, you want to go up.
No, there's a shulker shell right here.
No.
Oh, shoot.
That's the fastest way for me to get levels.
You bridging to the boat already? Oh no. You guys can still hear me, yeah?
Yeah, we can still hear.
I'm just trying not to fetching die.
Yeah, I'm in a pretty precarious situation.
Yeah,
Ooh,
I was gonna
shards.
say, bringing iron armor to this is kind of crazy.
Yeah, that was pretty wild, Spencer.
Even like full diamond is it's pretty tough to survive in here.
It's okay, I'm slowly getting better stuff, though.
Have you guys looted all of the towers yet?
Oh.
Sure.
I don't think the one that I'm in. I don't think.
From
I
where?
haven't
Where
made
did
it
I
the
just get
complete
hit
top of this
from?
one yet, but
Oh
I've made
my
it most of the way up.
gosh.
Okay, I'm going to the tower.
The middle tower?
I mean the boat. It's like right over the.
Is there even stuff in the middle tower? At the top? Do you
Oh
know?
boy, this is not good for me. Hunter's in it right now, so he'll tell us in a sec.
At the very top of it.
Where you're at is what he's asking if there's stuff.
There was stuff in the center, but there wasn't anything good. There was an iron pickaxe.
From where? Where are these hitting me from?
I'll come watch your back though and give you a hand, I guess. Oh, that guy right there. You just keep building, I got him.
Yeah, I see that there's one right there, but
Okay, I got him dead.
don't fall off.
Yeah. Next ender chest I see, I'm putting my shulker shells in, because I think I have enough for a shulker box now.
You just
You
need
only
two.
need two.
Are you guys?
That's pretty
Oh.
advanced.
On the
I'm
bow.
just mending on these two.
You take one, I take one.
Sure.
Except for I took the better one, so unless there's good stuff in there.
I'll just take everything. It's all good.
Okay, let me put the other one back in then, and I'll have you take those two.
Is there an ender chest there?
I just grabbed everything. No. Yeah, do you want me to go like find you guys elytras?
Yes,
Or what's the
please.
plan?
I would say yes.
Yeah. Oh, if you're gonna go find elytras, give us everything and we'll throw them in an ender
Oh, wait.
chest, and then
I
we'll
want
start
this.
heading back.
One
I
sec.
just put it all right
One-
here.
One sec, I want this.
Oh wait, that's my shovel. That's everything that I've gotten.
Okay.
You picked up the thing I wanted. Can I have the item frame?
You want the item frame?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna grab the dragon head on the ship too.
Ooh, there's that last shulker.
Wait, does that make him mad at me? It does, indeed.
Man, these ender guys are not fun. Ooh.
Dude, Depth
What
Strider is so nice.
Yeah, it is.
I found Iron Brutes with Depth Strider 3, and so you just move insanely fast in water.
I'm
Save
looking
me!
at this.
How do I get in the water? Oh, there's a shulker
I'm at
shell
half a
right
heart. Or not half a heart,
No
but,
way.
but just over. Yeah, will somebody kill that guy?
there. I
I was like,
tried
I
to.
wanted to get the shulker shell because I was like, I killed that shulker. Want to make sure I get it, and I got too
There's still
greedy.
more. There's
and almost
still
just
more. Be careful. Oh, they do so much damage.
okay.
It's a regular amount of damage.
Did we get all of them? Okay, I got my water, so hopefully we got all of them. Nice.
Good luck. Oh,
Hunter already died.
Oh boy, Hunter.
Hunter, are you okay?
Yeah, it wasn't a bad place to die.
Okay.
it was just above the void.
Yeah. Oh,
Was
actually,
it in
maybe it
the?
was a bad place to die. It
Wait,
wasn't. I
why?
just barely put down water, and that water is trickling into the void.
Oh
Oh
no!
no.
Oh
I don't
no!
think I lost anything good.
Oh
I still might.
no.
Okay, I didn't lose anything. So we just got back from the Ender. We've actually been back from the Ender for a while. I've done a lot of off-camera work since recording those clips. And in doing that off-camera work, we had some deaths and actually lost all our gear. But since then, I've been able to regain all of our gear except for our elytras. We still have all our shulker boxes and stuff, but so pretty much the only thing that I don't have that I had last time you guys saw me was an elytra. Um, Over here is Matt's base. We see he's been doing some work. He made his villager area look a little bit nicer, putting a house on top. Um, I definitely want to get working on a house soon, but I have two more farms that I want to complete before we really get into home building. And those are going to be a honey farm and a bamboo farm. And so I've already done a lot of the groundwork for the honey farm off camera, but we still have a lot of work to do. I've acquired most of the beehive, or actually all the beehives we're going to need. And right now I'm just trying to fill them with bees. A lot of them we were able to get bee nests, but some of them we did have to do beehives, and so I think we have probably like 10 or 12 bee nests, and then we have a handful of beehives right there, and we've got a lot of beehives on the backside. And so right now we're just trying to get these beehives all filled up. Um, to get those bee nests, I got probably the first half of them just from exploring. But then the second half, I learned that if you just put down like flower like this and a birch sapling, I think it's most saplings work, but birch saplings definitely work. I think oak saplings work too. Bone millet like this, you have a 5% chance of getting a beehive or bee nests. And so we did that for a while. Once we got enough bee nests, I went ahead and just sheared them to get some honeycomb and made a bunch of beehives. So I think everything on this side is full of bees, um, but most of the bee nests or beehives on this side are not full of bees yet. So I'm gonna work on breeding those off camera for a little while, and then I'll get right back with you guys. So while all these bees are growing up and getting ready and old enough to make some more bees, let me kind of explain my thought process behind making a honey farm right now. So one, I want to sell the honey. We finally have the shopping district established, and we got the first shop in there. It's one of Matt's, his enchanting bookshop. Um, but I want to start having my own shops in there, and so I think honey is going to be a good shop. Everybody needs honey blocks, so it's going to be a good one. But another thing is, I need honey blocks right now. In order to create my bamboo farm, we're gonna have to make some flying machines, which require some honey. And so gonna be a bit of a quest line to get to that bamboo farm, but I think we're already getting quite quite close to being there. One other thing that we were able to get done off camera is we finally got ourselves our own enchanting table set up. We were able to get all these bookshelves from where the Ender portal was. I don't remember what those structures are called, but the the structure on the overworld where you get to your Ender portal. There was a big library in one, and so I was able to get quite a few books there. I got this all set up, and so it's going to be a lot nicer than having to travel to Wayne's base every time I want to enchant something. All right, guys. So after a couple of game or days in game, we finally have. I think we have at least two bees in every single hive. Um, these are the only four that don't have honey dripping out of them, but just barely. We were having a There was like three baby bees, and they walked all around the hives, looking for a hive. And they finally all each went into, I think two of them went in this one and one of them went to this one. So I think there's a potential that one or two of these don't have all the bees in it that they need, but I think we have enough to where we can pick these up and start making the actual farm. All right, guys, we got most of our bee breeding mess cleaned up over here. We came out to have a total of one shulker box completely full and then one extra. So got some pretty good haul. We'll be able to make a pretty big farm with that. Um, I think right now I'm kind of trying to decide where I want to build this farm. I kind of have two things I need to decide between because so I can either do it in the overworld or the nether. If I do it in the nether, then it will work all the time. Because bees don't produce honey at night or during rainstorms. And so on the overworld, anytime that happens, it's not going to work. In the nether, neither of those things exist, and so they will constantly produce. So it'll be like somewhere between like 50 and 60% more efficient. But the downside to that is if it's by my house, it's always loaded. Whereas if I put in the nether, I don't spend a lot of time sitting in the nether. So this is kind of a bit of a conundrum for me. Another pro of doing it in the nether is there's going to be a lot of bees and that could cause a bit of lag. And so it might be nice if I don't have that lag right by mine and Matt's house. Okay, I've chosen my two locations that I'd do it at. If I do it in the overworld, I'm gonna do it right here into the side of that cliff. If I do it in the nether, then I'm gonna do it right here-ish. So I think I'd actually build out there. Maybe 30 blocks that way. Probably pretty close to that lava pool, and build it right there. Um, this is the portal to our shopping district, and so I imagine it will have the most foot traffic, and so hopefully it will be loaded pretty decently often. But it is still just going to be loaded when people are walking by, and so anytime I really want a lot of honey, I will have to do some AFK farming. Don't think I've shown it on camera yet, but here's where the shopping district's going to be. We're currently working on building walls around this whole entire lake, and then it's going to be kind of a pier system. So this is the only shop in here right now. It's Matt's Enchanting Bookshop. And so he's got, a bunch of different books and all these that we can buy. He's already gotten quite a few diamonds out of me, but um so yeah, I think right over there Spencer's working on his shop. It's gonna be an iron shop, which will be nice. Get us all out of the iron mines. All right, guys. So I thought about it for a little while. I think I finally decided I'm gonna put it right there. If it ends up lagging the server too much to have it right there, I can always pick it up and move it. The farm itself isn't hard to make. The hardest part was just getting enough hives for it. And so once I have the farm, if I ever need to move it, I can. Um, and so yeah, I think we're just gonna put it right there for now. Right, guys. So I jumped into Creative World to kind of figure out what I want to do for my honey farm. And I got the design from some other guy, and I'll link him in the bio. Um, well, the redstone design at least. But I've seen that looking around, it kind of looks like it might just be kind of like the meta design that everybody's doing. But redstone's pretty basic, so I'm not going to bother explaining that. But then I went ahead and tried decorating it. Obviously, the one in my world is going to be quite a bit bigger. This one only has 8 hives, and I want to say I have 25 hives. So I'll be, about 3 times bigger. Um, but this is kind of the design that I think we're going to look to do. So I'm going to jump into the survival world real quick, and we're going to get that built. All right, guys. So I've gotten the majority of our stuff cleared out so that we can now start building. I've also collected all the resources we're going to need for this, um, as well as gotten all our beehives over here. And this is just all the stuff we've excavated. But I'm gonna get started building, and I'll be right back with you. Okay, so we have finally finished pretty much all of the redstone. At this point, we just need to decorate and fill these up. I guess we'll also have to throw some beehives here, but as far as the redstone goes, we're all completed. Okay, we're getting close to being done with all the decorating. We have probably a little bit less than a quarter of it left to do, but it's already looking good. Um, I definitely think with it being scaled up that we are going to have to change the design a little bit, but I'm pretty happy with how it's looking so far. All right, guys. So I think it's completely done as far as how it looks in the creative world. I do definitely want to change it a little bit just because it does, I don't know, just with how large it is, it looks pretty bland. I think we can figure out some sort of decorations to put, every so often. But we have bees in there. They're making honey, and if we run around back, we'll see that it's been processing honey. It's a peony that I dropped in there. But all around it looks like it's working pretty good. So I'm gonna brainstorm for a little bit about how I want to change up the decorations on it. And then we're gonna do some terraforming to kind of put it into the world a little bit better. All right, so we're still working on figuring out how to make this look good, but we're gonna take a little break from that because we are reaching a point where we have quite a few honey bottles. And I think we're gonna run out of glass bottles soon. And so I ran to the desert and I got a shulker box full of sand. And I think now we're gonna set up some sort of just miniature automatic smelter. That way we can get through that sand pretty quick. All right, for this super smelter, we're gonna do it super easy. Um, and we'll just do 2 chests down here. Let's actually raise this up a level, actually. I don't really want it in the dirt. Okay, we got this all built. We're gonna see if I remember how to do this. Yeah, that's it. Okay. I'm gonna go 2 stacks of coal in each one. And then let's grab our sand. Oh, I already have it. Just got it all. I feel like there's like a shortcut to make it faster to put everything in the chest, but I don't actually know if there is. I just feel like I see people do it a lot. Okay, that's going in there. That's smelting and dropping glass in there. All right, guys. So I came up with an idea. Um, I think what I'm gonna do is between these 2 poles, I'm gonna do a little bit of a pretty low arch. But I'm gonna do a arch, and I'm gonna terraform the hillside to meet up to that arch. Then I'm gonna do the arch face all glass, so you can see into it. And then I think I'm actually gonna build my house into that mountainside. So I'm gonna get working on that arch and see how that looks. And once we get a little bit of proof of concept, we'll decide whether we want to continue on or not. All right, so this is the arch that we're kind of looking at. Um, think I like it. I think I won't know for sure until we get it all finished. But the plan is to think I'm gonna use smooth stone bricks on the interior for the roof and like the back wall. And then we'll cover it on the exterior with grass blocks and trees and make it look like it was built like right into the hillside. And then we should do, we'll have to go from there. I don't know exactly how I feel about this bottom section right now. We might change that up in the future. We might change the material that the arch is made out of. Um, for now, we're gonna leave it as is. I'm kind of thinking either doing a green glass or a gray glass. And so maybe I'll think on that while I collect some stone. But there's a good chance we might end up doing a little bit of both just to see what it looks like. But yeah, I'm gonna go grab some stone real quick and we'll be right back. So I began strip mining in an attempt to get enough stone to make the interior of uh the interior of that arch. And then I realized that that's a silly thing to be doing. Because at some point we're going to need to dig into that mountain face anyways, to dig our house deeper. And if I just do that now, then I can use that stone for it. So I'm gonna go do that instead of strip mining. And in fact, we probably won't even start working on the interior right away. We'll probably do a fake layer of interior, just using something like dirt, and then do all the terraforming. And then once we get our terraforming done, maybe then we'll actually start trying to grab that cobblestone. Hey guys, so the honey farm has stopped working because the dispensers are no longer full of glass bottles. So we're gonna take all these glass bottles, craft them into honey blocks real quick, and refill those dispensers, as well as take all the glass we've been smelting over there and put that all in there as well. And we got about a stack and 16 of honey blocks. So not too bad for how long we've been here. All right, guys. So we got the glass bottles all put in the dispensers so that the farm's up and running again. And then one other thing we did was we finally got this arch put all the way, or I guess the dirt roof of the arch put on. Once I dig into this mountain, we're gonna get some stone bricks, as I've already said, and we'll put them on the inside to make it look a lot better. But before we do that, we're gonna dig quite a ways into this mountain. I haven't completely decided how far we want to go yet, but I think we want to go pretty far. This is the first layer of just kind of what the roof's gonna be like, but we are definitely going to change it up a lot. We're going to blend these in together. We're going to have it probably come a little bit higher over here, and then we're going to blend this side into that side. And then we'll do a little bit more, terraforming, getting grass on here, maybe some trees. We'll see what looks nice. But I think, future plans for the base, once we've outgrown just having this carved in quite a bit, or just once we decide we want to expand, I guess, I kind of think it would be fun if we made a big, oh gosh, a big shaft. Okay, okay, this isn't good. uh, this snow stuff is awful. What I'm trying to say though is I want to make us have a big tunnel that goes up through the center, and then I want to do a giant tower out of the center of the mountain that will look down on the valley. And then I think any of our major farms that we do, are probably going to try to put them in this valley now. Oh my. This snow is relentless, man. Okay. Yeah, we'll put all our major farms in the valley, is what my current plan is. That might change, but for now, those are my hesitant plans. Um, I think we're going to call it a day for now. We got quite a bit done on this. The honey farm's completely operational. We got the majority of the work done on the build itself as well, trying to make it look nice. I think it looks a lot better than it originally did, and I think once we get that top in there with the stained glass and the stone bricks behind it, it will look really good, as well as once we do a little bit more terraforming. But for now, I think that's where we're going to call it quits, and I'll see you guys next week.